Hey guys, JP here with a new video, and today we have ourselves a Volkswagen T-Roc that we're going to give a proper detail. On our list of things to do is to deep clean the wheels and wheel wells, thoroughly wash the body of the car and give it a new layer of paint protection. So first, let's start off with deep cleaning the wheels. For this, I fill one bucket with just water. The other bucket is filled with shampoo as well as some extra tools to help us out, including a dedicated wheel wash mitt, a tire brush, a detailing brush for the more intricate areas, a wheel woolly to clean the barrel of the rim, and this extended brush for the wheel wells. So first, let's loosen up the iron particles embedded on the rims. For this, I'm using a wheel cleaner that I heard some pretty good things about, so I'm curious to see what this product can do. And well, right out of the gates, I noticed that the sprayer itself is not too great, which isn't really that bad, because I'm more curious about the product itself. So to put it to the test, I spray it on one of the rims, and I refrain from using the rest of my detailing tools for now. After letting it sit for a minute or two, it's time to rinse off the wheel with my pressure washer. And to my surprise, it did a really good job of loosening up all the dirt, including the iron particles that were embedded on the rim. Now before I move on to the rest of the rims, I have to change that sprayer since it's pretty terrible. So I grab one from my inventory, put that on the bottle, and there we go, much better. So with the new sprayer, I give this product one more go on another rim. After letting it sit for a bit, we once again rinse it off, and it also did a great job on this wheel. Final verdict, for a wheel cleaner that costs only $5, it's an absolute steal. Get yourself a new sprayer or just a different spray bottle altogether, and you got one cheap and powerful wheel cleaner. So after that little test, we start cleaning the wheels more properly, starting with a brush to thoroughly clean the wheel well. After that, we use a wheel woolly to clean the barrel of the rim. Followed by a dedicated wash mitt to clean the front of the rim. Then I use my detail brush to properly clean all the nooks and crannies so no area is left unchecked. We then use a dedicated tire cleaner, spray that onto the tire and let that sit for a minute or so. Then we use a tire brush to properly scrub the tire and loosen up all that dirt that was trapped in the rubber. And last but not least, we rinse it off with our pressure washer to reveal one very clean and nice looking wheel. Naturally speaking, I repeated the same process for the rest of the three wheels and wheel wells. It goes without saying that this was much needed, as shown by just how dirty the rinse water was when I was done. So now that the wheels and wheel wells are clean, we can start cleaning the body. First, we use our pressure washer to knock off the standing dirt off the car. This way, the cleaning products I will apply to the body don't have to fight their way through a layer of dirt that is just easily removed with plain old water. Now it's time to give the car a foam bath. We use Chemical Guy's Clean Slate, a foam gun and a detail brush for this stage of the cleaning process. This product will not only loosen up the dirt that is on the car, but it also strips down any previous layers of wax, for instance, which is good because we're going to apply a brand new layer of protection on the car, and that will bond better if any previous layers of paint protection are removed. And after completely covering the car, we let it break down the dirt and the previous layers of paint protection. We also use this time to get into the nooks and crannies of the car, like these door handles, the emblems on the back, and the fog lights. After a couple of minutes, it was time to rinse the car with our pressure washer. Then it's time for our hand wash. For this we use a microfiber wash mitt as well as Meguiar's Wash Plus. It's very easy to use. Apply some of the product onto your wet microfiber wash mitt and then go over every single panel of the car. What's great about this product is that it's slightly abrasive, so not only does it clean the car thoroughly, it also ever so slightly removes very light imperfections in the paint. Now, since it's abrasive, you don't want to use this during your regular maintenance wash, as it will also damage previous layers of paint protection. But since this car gets a brand new layer of paint protection, it's the right product for the job. Of course, this job is accompanied by a bucket of rinse water with a grit guard on the bottom, so I can regularly rinse the wash mitt and get rid of the dirt that I pick up during this stage of the detail. Now, it wasn't included in the detail initially, but I spotted some pretty bad iron contamination on the bottom of the car. Now, this wasn't included in the price, but letting this sit would not only be bad for the paint, it would also affect the paint protection in how effective it would be. So as a freebie, I decided to quickly remove as much of the iron contamination I could using a clay luber and my clay mitt. Then it's time to rinse the car once more with my pressure washer. Now, normally at this stage it's time to dry off the car, but we're going to use a slightly different type of paint protection this time, as we're going to use CarPro's Hydro 2 Light, which is a paint sealant that you apply on a wet surface rather than a dried surface. The product itself is super easy in use. Just shake the bottle well to properly mix the chemicals, apply it to one panel of the car, rinse off with water, and there you go, you're all set. And as shown in this clip, you can instantly see the hydrophobic qualities of this paint protection at work. And well, hydrophobic it is, with water just falling off the car like there's no tomorrow. So, now it's time to dry the car, but we're going to add even more gloss and hydrophobic qualities to the paint with P&S Beadmaker, a classic in the world of detailing. We apply a few sprays of P&S Beadmaker to a panel, then wipe it dry with our drying towel. And there we go. This panel now has a nice paint sealant and P&S Beadmaker as a topper for extra protection and hydrophobic qualities. From there on out, we repeat the same process for the rest of the car. I also make sure to blow out any remaining water in things like door handles, mirrors and whatnot using my Master Blaster sidekick. And last but not least, we give the tire some extra shine with a tire gel to really complete the look of this car. And well, all that is left to do is enjoy the end product. One clean looking Volkswagen T-Roc. And as always, I want to thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.